Hello guys, I'm Paris the Options guy and welcome back to my channel. And today was such a sideways market, right? And I was expecting that markets would go up in the first half over here and then we would see a breakdown over here. But that did not happen, right? And if you see markets just consolidating in the whole area, right? And we also, but that's not the case for Nifty, right? If you see Nifty was very properly trending on the upside, right? And as I said to you guys, if you want to buy in Nifty. If you want to sell in Bank Nifty, right? And actually I also went ahead and tried to sell a call over here in this candle over here, if you guys could see, right? Because this was the best place for buyers, for sellers to actually go ahead and trap the market, right? Because if you see, markets had given this trend line breakout over here, and then there was such a good bearish engulfing candle, right? And so I took a trade over here. If you see, I shorted the 44,600 call at 300, oh sorry, not 300 but 450, and my stop loss was at 475. And yeah, my stop loss did get it, and after that the market started moving down, right? So if so then I decided to not take a trade over here, even though the market had actually trapped the people who trapped the people who would have gone bullish after the day high was broken over here, right? If you see, the day high was broken over here and a lot of people would have gone bullish over here, but then I just decided not to take a trade because it just, when you take a trade, right, and then something like this happens where there is like so much volatility that there are three big candles which are like three big, you can say like bullish, then bearish, then bullish candle, then you kind of decide to just not take a trade, right? Your psychology kind of gets a bit affected, and then you cannot think very clearly. So I just then decided to not take a trade over here. But yeah, if I would have taken that trade, then I would have also carried my call short, right? Anyways, that is something which is out of something that we'll talk about tomorrow. But what can we expect for tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is also the Fin Nifty expiry, so we'll also talk about that. But first of all, if you see, Bank Nifty in this is in this range, right? And a lot of people will go ahead and take a buy position once we go above 45,000 tomorrow, right? But please do not do that, because this is the place where market will, this is the place where again people can get trapped. Please be cautious. Even if you are taking a buying position, be very cautious, because there is a resistance of 45,100, then there is 45,300. Even 200 could act as a resistance, but 45,300 is a very good resistance, right? So even if you are going ahead and buying tomorrow above 45,000, you can do that. Keep your quantity less and book your profits at 45,100, and then let the rest go till 45,300, right? But I would not recommend you guys to do that. Why? Because tomorrow, if the market breaks 45,000, right, then a lot of people will start buying. What were we thinking is that tomorrow, if the market breaks 45,100, then we'll go ahead and take a selling position, right, once we start seeing price action. But now that zone has kind of shifted to 45,000. Why? Because if people start buying above 45,000, there is a very good resistance of 45,100 over here from where the selling has started. So definitely a lot of people are again waiting to sell over here. So chances are that as soon as we break above 45,000, a lot of people will come and start taking selling positions, which could result into a breakout failure. And if we do a breakout failure from here, then markets could go down very much from here, right? We could see a very good rally on the downside, at least till 44,600 first of all, and then 44,300 to 400 on the downside. Sorry, 350 to 300 on the downside very easily. So tomorrow, once we start breaking above 45,000, and then if you do not see very good selling, very good buying coming in, right? What do I mean by very good buying? This is a very good buying. If you see, right, just see the way the buying has happened, right? This is kind of a 90-degree buying. Even this kind of buying, if you see, right, see this buying, right, it is such a straight buying. So if you do not see such kind of buying, and if you see like very slow buying happening, you can go ahead and take a short position as soon as you start seeing lower lows and lower highs being made in 5-minute chart over here. Because again, our our view is still negative, right? We are still in the negative territory. Even on the daily charts, if you see, this is the fall and this is just a pullback, and now markets could again move down. If we want to change the direction or the view, then we would again want to go, at least market should go down once over here and then probably make a low and then start moving up again. So that could kind of be a double bottom pattern. But as of now, this is still just a pullback, so do not get swayed and start buying as soon as we cross 45,000, thinking that the bears are not in the market, right? That's what on the that's something you can do on the upside. On the downside, if we start breaking 44,800 tomorrow after opening flat, then you can also go ahead and take a short trade. Your target will be 44,600. If we do not see very good buying coming in from 44,600, then you can hold your positions for even bigger targets of 44,350, 44,300, even better targets of 44,000 for positional basis, right? Because if we start moving down from here, then we could again see this sort of selling coming in the market. So we want to ride the trend. So do not, so rather than booking your profits over here on the selling side, what you can do is you can trail your stop loss or kind of like book very less quantity so that you are safe and you have no risk, and then you can hold your position for very good targets on the downside. Because if we start moving down from here again, then we can see a very good sell-off coming in till easily till even 44,000 in the coming days, right? So tomorrow below 44,800 is where we will go ahead and take a selling position, but we'll go very aggressive as soon as we break 44,600, because that will be a proper confirmation that we are starting to move down again, right? But yeah, still you can still take a trade as soon as we get a 5-minute closing below 44,800. You can go ahead and take a short trade over here. If you open with a very big gap up, say somewhere near 45,100, then we'll wait for the market to go up a little bit, break this high, and then if the market is making a lower low price action in 15-minute chart, 15-minute chart, not 5-minute but 15-minute chart, then we will go ahead and take a short trade over here. Because if you open with a very big gap up, maybe things might have changed, some things might have changed, because of which the big institutions might think that okay, now we can go ahead and buy. So if that happens, we'll wait for the price action in 15-minute chart and not 5-minute chart, because then we need a proper confirmation that the market is still going down, right? On the downside, if you open with a very big gap down, say somewhere near 44,600 or maybe 44,500, then we'll wait for a bit of pullback till 44,800. Then we'll go ahead and take a short trade over here, and for big targets of 44,350, 300, even 44,000 on positional basis, right? That's for bank nifty. Talking about nifty is definitely way more bullish, right? And we were also thinking to take a short trade, and if you guys would have taken a short trade over here, you would have seen very good profits in like the first few candles, and then your profits would have gone. So if you would have trailed your kind of if you would have trailed your position to cost, no problem. But if you would have not trailed your position to cost, you would have hit your SL. And I also did hit my SL, right? But still, we are not out of the woods. Tomorrow, if we go near 19,680, we will not sell in Nifty, right? Why? We will only sell in bank nifty because Nifty might get volatile over here. Nifty may not go down that fast, and even if it does, then it will go down volatile in a volatile way, right? So we will focus on selling in bank nifty, and if we want to buy, we will buy in Nifty, right? So above 19,620 is where we'll go ahead and take a buying position. Our target will be 19,670 to 670 to 680 over this gap, because then what Nifty might do is get to this gap, show everyone that the gap will be filled, go a little bit above this gap, right? Go a little bit above 19,680 and then start a sell off, because everyone will start buying. Everyone will take gap filling trade over here till 19,720 or maybe 730, and that is where Nifty will get a very good liquidity. So we will keep our target till over here. We'll not wait for the gap to fill, because maybe from here markets might take liquidity and then start dumping, and then maybe the big institutions might start dumping, right? But if you see in Nifty, one thing to note in Nifty is that Nifty is, the pullback in Nifty is pretty sharp, right? So tomorrow, if we do not see a very good sell-off, then we will need to think our choices, and then we need to kind of we need to kind of rethink our choices, and then maybe we need to change our stance, right? So both for Nifty and Bank Nifty, tomorrow we should not get a bullish closing, right? Because if we do get a bullish closing, then the bears may also start losing a bit of confidence, right? So again, as I said, tomorrow, if we do not get a sell off, we'll kind of think about what to do next, right? On the downside, 19,530 will be very important level. If we break below 19,530, then you can take a trade on the downside till 19,460 to 450 on downside, right? But keep your quantity less. As I said in Nifty, do not sell in Nifty because there are multiple supports over here, right? So things will be a bit volatile, and Nifty might not go in a straight direction, in a straight line on the downside, which might be the case with Bank Nifty, right? If we open flat and start crossing, as I said, we'll buy. If we open flat and start going down, we'll do nothing. So yeah, guys, that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end. And again, tomorrow is a very crucial day in my opinion, and tomorrow we should see a bearish closing in the market, because if we do not see a bearish closing, then chances are that we could see a reversal from here, right? But that is something that we will discuss in the further videos. But for tomorrow, we will still stick to our sell on rise view that we have made, right? So that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.